Hey, Jennifer.
Hey Ruth,
And
great to
hey,
see you.
everybody.
Hi everyone.
We are in our webisode number 2 for our New York City Masterclass on social business and video 2.0. I wanted to start off by telling you about a great success story. Jennifer, you know about this. This is a mutual client of Jennifer's and mine.
Mhm.
And this particular client, a very experienced business person, a business owner, decided that she wanted to reconnect with clients who had been inactive. And she decided to shoot 20 videos and send links to those videos to each of these inactive clients. And she said the results were unbelievable. She said people immediately got back to her and told her that they thought that this was awesome. And yes, they wanted to set up some time. And so, couldn't be happier about
Yeah, That,
that.
that
So
is
cool.
first of all, it's a great success story, but that is a huge, huge tip for everyone watching this video.
Huge.
She reconnected. That's number one.
Yep.
Reconnect. Don't make it your business so hard. Reconnect with people who you've done business with in the past and whom you've communicated with in the past who've expressed interest in working with you, but send them a video. You'll really
Absolutely.
stand out in the crowd.
Absolutely. It's something that people don't think of. So that instead of the instinct to respond with email, even the instinct to pick up the phone and call, which I am a total freak about, I love that. It's important.
Uh-huh.
Send them a video. It will really make you stand out from the crowd. Huge competitive advantage. You can always pick up the phone after that. In fact, you will because they'll want to talk to you.
They will. And I'm glad to hear we have some great success stories in that arena. Yeah.
Absolutely. So Jennifer, you and I were talking in Webisode 1, or actually after Webisode 1, we were
Huh?
talking about your ideas around LinkedIn and how
Yeah.
people maybe don't use it to its biggest advantage.
No, they don't. In fact, whenever I speak and bring the sales lounge to organizations and to other conferences, I ask people, are you using LinkedIn more than just an electronic Rolodex? And most of them look at me with a blank stare. What do you mean? What do you mean? I thought that's what it was. I thought that's all it did. But it does so much more. So again, we'll be going into much more depth in the masterclass. But one tip for those of you that are watching this webisode is to think strategically about the groups that you are in on LinkedIn. Don't just join industry specific groups that are just your industry. Think outside the box and you'll really, really stand out. And that's one thing we're going to map out in detail at the masterclass, which will be a lot of fun.
Cool. A question that I've been getting lately, anybody who watches my videos sees that often on many of them, I have the script or the type right on the video itself, very much like you see on TV news reports. My name is on there, my
Yeah.
contact information. I did it on our webisode, for example.
Uh-huh.
And so people want to know, well, how do you get that on there? How does that happen? And there is a very functional and very easy to use application in YouTube. You don't even need any additional software. If you go to your videos, if you have a YouTube channel, which you will as a result of the masterclass, if you go to your YouTube channel and click on any of your videos, there will be tabs that will give you options for editing and options for captions and options for, and here's where the trick is, for the type, called annotations. I
Mhm.
call them captions, but YouTube calls them annotations. If you click on that, you'll see a very easy to use program where you'll be able to add your name, you'll be able to add your website, your phone number, whatever you want people to know. You can even make some of these items, your name or your website, you can even make them clickable so that they link back to your website or another place you want people to go. So again, YouTube, very functional. We'll be
I,
working on the master class will
I
be
can't wait to teach people. We'll actually be going into your own strategy around that. There's
absolutely.
strategy around those annotations.
Yep.
So we'll be teaching you about that, but also you'll be mapping it out. What are you going to be doing for the next 3 months to really get those phones ringing and get the buzz going online about your business?
No question.
It's going to be fun.
Total fun. Here's one more thing that you and I have discussed that we've noticed. We notice that we go to these big events, and there's a place for these big events. Absolutely, we go to them, and then let's say we approach people and we ask them to do a video about they have an opportunity to say who they are, to
Yes.
say what their business is. They say all kinds of ways
Sure.
to promote themselves. And what do? They run away. They
run.
put up their hands. They say, no, please don't. It's sort of like, it's almost like, it's a criminal running away from the camera. It's amazing. And I'm thinking, my goodness, we've got to get over it. Right, Jennifer?
GOI, exactly. I mean, we see it time and time again at powerful networking events, conferences, where people, men and women, are really uncomfortable in front of that camera when it's approaching them. And so that is another thing that you are going to get over after the masterclass. I'm really, really excited to share that with people.
Great.
Because they're missing such an important marketing tool, marketing idea, marketing opportunity.
Totally. And to push that away is just a mistake. And we want to disabuse people of that notion, cut their learning curve, make it easy for them. In fact, that's another thing that I get is people say to me, you make it look easy. And I say, well, it kind of is now. It kind of is easy. I'm in a rhythm. I'm on a roll. But that's exactly what we're going to be doing, is to cut your learning curve, cut participants' learning curves, and try to get them on that same kind of roll.
Yep.
So let's tell people where they can find out more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
It's nycmasterclass2011.com. That's nycmasterclass2011.com for more info. And you can always call me, Ruth Sherman. That's Ruth at ruthsherman.com. Forgot my last name there for a second. And my number is 203-698-2512.
Great. And I'm Jennifer Abernethy. And actually, I'm not even going to say my name and number because you can see it right down here. Right here. We're going to put in the information right here. This is what you can do. And also follow us on Twitter, because we are going to be doing some virtual happy hours leading up to this program. And I want you to partake, whether you're on the fence about joining us or you're already signed up. Follow us. So I'm at Sales Lounge, which is probably going to be right here or right here. You'll see in a second, at Sales Lounge on Twitter.
I'll put it there.
Okay. And you are on Twitter?
I am at Ruth Sherman, but again, why bother even saying it? We can put it right there.
And so look for us on Twitter, and we'll be announcing those virtual happy hours so we can talk with you and chat.
Cool. Very good. Great.
Okay.
All right. So we will see you soon. Next Webisode 3 coming around the bend anytime soon.
Great.
Okay.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.